Namaskar ji. My best wishes to all who are celebrating Mattei's birthday.
He's from Italy, 260th birth anniversary. So I'll be playing a video of his actual castle in Italy, and it's been there for like a very long time. And he's basically the founder of our medicines, which is Spagyric medicines that we basically specialize in here. So yeah, I'll play the video. Have a look at the castle.
Vinod from most welcome for the time.
Arya, thank you so much. Yeah. I'll give you a bit of an introduction who we have here. So first of all, we have Dr. Mattei. So he is basically a distinguished biomedical researcher and a passionate advocate for natural herbs and Spagyric medicine in the UK. As a supporter of Spagyric medicine, he has contributed significantly to the field by helping to unravel one of the Spagyric remedies on thrombosis at a university in the UK. His dedication to integrating natural herbs into modern medical practices has made him a respected figure in the scientific and holistic health community. And we also have Ariana. She is basically going to give an introduction in Italian, because she is from Italy, and she's going to, discuss her experience in that country of Mattei. And then later on, we'll move on with the English translation as well. The prayers and then light the candle. Ingoncar Satyam Karta Pukne Bornir Kam Murat Joni Seven Gurprasad I'm such a God, such a heavy, such a Nana Kusi be such a so yeah. So, as you've probably seen, you've got an idea of County Mattei Castle, which is in Bologna, Italy. And he is basically the founder of Spagyric medicine. So now we'll move on to Ariana, who is going to do the honor of her introduction.
Salve a tutti, sono Arianna, sono nata e cresciuta in Italia e mi sarete noto per i suoi contributi alla scienza. Sono sempre stata profondamente interessata al mondo naturale, in particolare agli stessi a base di erbe e piante. È un piacere essere venuta a conoscenza di questo centro di guarigione, sperimentare ciò che offre ed intraprendere un percorso di studio al riguardo. Essendo italiana, sono rimasta affascinata dal suono di Cesare Mattei, un inventore italiano che non solo ha creato il proprio sistema medico, ma ha anche riscoperto l'antica arte spagyrica, quasi andata perduta dai tempi di Paracelso, pioniere della medicina chimica in Europa. Benché io sia italiana, non ero a conoscenza del notevole conte Mattei, del quale stiamo celebrando oggi, fine di minuto, il suo 260° anniversario di nascita. E infatti non vorrei far parte di questa cerimonia. Sono lieta inoltre di poter conoscere sua vita e vino, traccianti della terapia spagyrica. Questa terapia, fatta di 100 principiante, è l'unico sistema medico al mondo in cui tutte le medicine provengono da tecnologia tale. Ed è ancora più affascinante per me che tutto questo abbia avuto origine in Italia. Purtroppo il conte Mattei non ha ricevuto il riconoscimento che merita, e molte persone sono ignare dei suoi significativi contributi alla medicina naturale. Il suo lavoro è cruciale nel mondo in cui viviamo oggi, non solo al fine di creare un sistema medico, ma anche per promuovere il messaggio che ritornare alla natura è il modo migliore per curarsi in un'epoca di prodotti chimici e tossici. Il suo messaggio non è diretto solo a chi è affetto da patologie, ma anche al futuro del nostro ambiente, incoraggiando la piantagione di piante sulla terra che è impiantato nel laboratorio della natura. In questa occasione speciale è un piacere onorare questa grande persona che ha ispirato molti, tra cui sua vita, Vinod e altri qui presenti, a celebrare il suo anniversario di nascita. Vorrei anche aggiungere qualche parola sul dottor Vinod Kumar, che ha dedicato oltre 30 anni a preservare questo sistema di medicina unico, soprattutto in India. Molti di noi non si capacitano del significato del suo lavoro, ma oggi posso comprenderne l'importanza. Dottor Vinod Kumar ha lavorato instancabilmente, spesso da solo, qui nel Regno Unito, per mantenere viva l'eredità del conte Mattei. La sua dedizione è davvero ispiratrice, dal momento che non solo pratica il proprio sistema, ma educa anche gli altri ai suoi benefici. Ha affrontato numerose sfide, tra cui sostegno e risorse limitate, e ciononostante continua a perseverare con impegno incrollabile. Il dottor Vinod Kumar infatti lavora instancabilmente per diffondere la comprensione e rendere il sistema di Mattei disponibile in tutto il mondo. Ha organizzato laboratori, seminari e corsi di formazione per informarci sui benefici della terapia spagyrica. I suoi sforzi hanno aiutato molte persone ad apprezzare l'importanza della cura naturale e il potenziale dei farmaci a base di piante, pertanto che tutti noi possiamo sostenerlo in questa nobile causa. Il team del dottor Vinod Kumar è ugualmente dedicato a questa missione, lavorando in squadra per sviluppare nuove formule per assicurarsi che la terapia spagyrica rimanga effettiva e rilevante nel mondo di oggi. Il team si impegna anche in programmi di sensibilizzazione per la comunità, fornendo visite e trattamenti gratuiti a coloro che ne hanno bisogno. I loro sforzi hanno avuto un impatto significativo sulla vita di molte persone, portando speranza e guarigione a innumerevoli individui. Infine vorrei sottolineare che molti in Italia potrebbero non comprendere appieno i contributi del conte Mattei, ma dobbiamo prestare una reale attenzione a questa nobile persona per imparare il vero messaggio che ha voluto trasmettere. Non dobbiamo limitarci alle sue formule, ma anche apprezzare l'antica arte e le leggi della natura che ha riscoperto. Il lavoro del conte Mattei è una testimonianza del potere della natura e dei rimedi naturali per curarsi e ristabilire l'equilibrio nelle nostre vite. Ancora una volta mi sento fortunata a poter conoscere il dottor Vinod Kumar e il suo prezioso lavoro che contribuisce a restaurare il sapere di Mattei in tutto il mondo. Auguro dunque il meglio a tutta la squadra. Inoltre vorrei enfatizzare l'importanza di preservare e promuovere le cure naturali in questo mondo cosiddetto moderno. Queste pratiche sono basate su un approccio olistico alla salute e si focalizzano sull'equilibrio tra mente, corpo e spirito. Integrando questi metodi antichi con le conoscenze mediche odierne, possiamo creare un sistema sanitario più completo ed efficace. In più, il lavoro del conte Mattei ci ricorda del ricco patrimonio storico-culturale italiano. La sua dedizione alla medicina naturale e il suo approccio innovativo continuano ad ispirare nuove generazioni di guaritori e ricercatori. È fondamentale mantenere viva la sua eredità e garantire che i suoi contributi siano riconosciuti ed apprezzati a livello mondiale. Per concludere, celebriamo la vita e le conquiste del conte Mattei e continuiamo a sostenere coloro che si dedicano a preservare e a far progredire il suo lavoro. Insieme possiamo promuovere un futuro più sano e più sostenibile per tutti. Infine vorrei esprimere la mia gratitudine per avermi dato l'opportunità di parlare qui oggi. È stato un onore condividere i miei pensieri e far parte di questa meravigliosa celebrazione. Grazie a tutti per il vostro tempo e la vostra attenzione.
Before translation from the Purvi, Ariana is a really honor for me because this science is related to the Italian line. And he is the town Mattei and region. Most of the elite knows very well that I have joined 20 years ago about this science. And the founder, I never thought that somebody on this birthday, 216 celebrations from the Italy and say something about this. So for everybody, once again, a wonderful Italian speech for us, for our work, and round of applause.
I would also like to feel and help you to heal and treat people naturally. And obviously by the grace of Dr. Vinod Kumar, he's actually taking this legacy further. And we're already working around in 14 countries basically. But I'll cut it short, and I'm just going to quickly translate what Ariana has said. My name is Ariana, and I was born and raised in Italy, a country renowned for its contributions to science. I have always been deeply interested in natural work, especially in herbal and plant-based extracts. It was my pleasure to learn about this healing center, experience its offerings, and become a student of healing. As an Italian, I am fascinated by Count Mattei, an inventor from Italy who not only created his own medical system but also rediscovered the patient art of Spagyric, which had nearly been lost in the time of Paracelsus, a pioneer in chemical medicine in Europe. As an Italian, I was unaware of the remarkable Count Mattei, whose 261st anniversary we are celebrating here in the UK. It is an honor to be part of this ceremony. I am also delighted to meet the renowned practitioners of special therapy. This therapy made from 115 plants is the only medical system in the world where all medicines originate from the vegetable kingdom. It is even more fascinating to me that all this originated in Italy. Unfortunately, Count Mattei has not received the recognition he deserves, and many people are unaware of his significant contributions to natural medicine. His work is crucial in today's world, not only for inventing a medical system, but also for promoting the message that returning to nature is the best way to heal in an era of chemical and toxic products. His message is not only for those suffering, but also for the future of our environment, encouraging the planting of plants and herbs, nature's own laboratory. On this special occasion, it is my pleasure to honor this great person who has inspired many, including Sarita and Vinod and others present here, as we celebrate his birth anniversary. I would also like to say a few words about Dr. Vinod Kumar. We have dedicated over 30 years to preserving this unique system of medicine, especially in India. Many of us may not realize the significance of his work, but today I understand its importance. Dr. Vinod Kumar has been working tirelessly, often alone here in the UK to keep Count Mattei's legacy alive. His dedication is truly inspiring, and he not only practices the system but also educates others about its benefits. He has faced numerous challenges, including limited resources and awareness, yet he continues preserving with unwavering commitment. Dr. Vinod Kumar not only practices his system, but also works tirelessly to spread awareness and make Mattei's system available worldwide. He has organized workshops, seminars, and training sessions to educate people about the benefits of special therapy. His efforts have helped many individuals understand the importance of natural healing and the potential of plant-based medicine. I hope we all can support him in this noble cause. Dr. Vinod Kumar's team is deeply dedicated to this mission. They work collaboratively to research and develop new formulations, ensuring that the special therapy remains effective and relevant in today's world. The team also engages in community outreach programs, providing free consultations and treatments to those in need. The collective efforts have made a significant impact on the lives of many, bringing hope and healing to countless individuals. Lastly, I want to emphasize that many people in Italy may not fully understand Count Mattei's contributions. We should pay real attention to this noble person and learn the true message he wanted to convey. We should not limit ourselves to his formulas, but also appreciate the ancient art and nature's laws he rediscovered. Count Mattei's work is a testament to the power of nature and potential of natural remedies to heal and restore balance in our lives. Once again, I'm fortunate to know Dr. Vinod Kumar and his valuable work. His tremendous hard work will one day help establish Mattei's work worldwide. I wish this entire team the very best. Additionally, I would like to highlight the importance of preserving and promoting traditional healing practices in our modern world. These practices offer a holistic approach to health, focusing on the balance between mind, body, and soul. By integrating these ancient methods with contemporary medical knowledge, we can create a more comprehensive and effective healthcare system. Moreover, Count Mattei's work serves as a reminder of the rich history and cultural heritage of Italy. His dedication to natural medicine and his innovative approach continue to inspire generations of healing researchers. It is essential to keep his legacy alive and ensure that his contributions are recognized and appreciated globally. In conclusion, let us celebrate Count Mattei's life and achievements and continue to support those who are dedicated to preserving and advancing his work. Together we promote a healthier, more sustainable future for all. Finally, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation for giving me the opportunity to speak here today. It has been an honor to share my thoughts and to be a part of this wonderful celebration. Thank you all for your time and attention. Thank you.
Yeah, today.
So, this is a bit of about Count Mattei. So he is from Bologna in Italy. And as you can see, he dedicated his whole life studying natural sciences. So his mother actually passed away from cancer, unfortunately. So that actually motivated him to switch to alternative medicine, like natural healing. Because obviously the Western medicine and stuff, it kind of hit him thinking that it's not helping as much. Then moving on, we moved on to Spagyric. So that's where he basically combined his knowledge to bring them both together, which is vegetable electricity. So it's all plant-based. Yeah, he's got it's a really pretty castle. I mean, I would recommend if you ever go to Italy, Bologna, it's a must visit.
Place now.
Yeah.
It has been destroyed in the World War II. And how Italian man has been 5,000, I always say about this, 15,000 of a son of the Academy of India, how he invented the system 150 plants in Italy.
Natural medicine systems is influenced by Mattei's work. Spagyric medicine, which is carved import system, and then you have cross, after Spagyric, expanding on Mattei's principles. So cross is actually Mattei's disciple, as some of you probably attended our previous program. So yeah. So there has been a very big impact on natural medicine from Count Mattei. So he introduced EH, which is Spagyric, combining homeopathy with vegetable electricity from plants. So it's emphasized on plant-based remedies influencing herbal medicine and Spagyric therapy. So it's a more holistic approach, treating the whole body, which is body, mind, and spirit. So looking at the root cause. It is kind of widespread a lot, and it gained popularity over the time. And yeah, legacy continued with practitioners like Cross and Carl. So many historians, scientific experts, and some other Count Mattei's own practitioners misunderstood his work, and keeping the secret formula to themselves. But no one from Mattei's circles came forward to continue his work. However, as you probably will know, nature played an important role when Dr. Vinod Kumar took on his challenge, and he kind of continued the work that was lost. So that's when he paid close attention to Count Mattei's contribution to natural medicine. Dr. Kumar raised the bar and truly honored Count Mattei by bringing his significant work to the world. Some of the key contributions highlighted, I'm going to say a few main contributions. There were quite a lot, but that would probably take the whole evening because there's so many achievements and contributions. But we'll highlight the main ones. Rediscovery, and the educational efforts, scientific validation, and global influence. A lot of public awareness. He has actually raised the public like through media and radio and, coming together to, spread his work through the public awareness. Because there was a gap of basically over 100 years. So this science kind of came and it got re-established by Dr. Vinod. And later on, we started doing, restarting the manufacturing of the medicine, Spagyric medicine, and educational program and courses. As you all know, we're affiliated with the college as well, so we are doing courses as well. So yeah, I would, definitely like to say all the credit does go to Dr. Vinod Kumar. Otherwise, I don't think he will be here with the science if it wasn't him. Because his dedication and hard work, we can see clearly, to continue the legacy and the field of Spagyric medicine. So here are some of the highlights. Expansion of Spagyric medicine. So he has actually worked with scientists and included more medicines in Spagyric medicine. They expanded the more medicines and then scientific principles as well, and new laws and extended law of similars as well. Introduction of new plants. Energetic fluids as well and chakra therapy. This is a very big part of Spagyric medicine. As you all may know how we have 7 energy centers in the body. Until now they only used to be unblocked through meditation and yoga, but he has actually worked with scientists who have fluids for each specific chakras, which he discovered and helps to unblock. Then we have the diagnostic technology, which is a pulse diagnosis machine. Everyone will know. And yeah, he's written a lot of books, scientific validation, and a lot of these books have been translated into languages as well. And he has a data of 702 diseases. So Spagyric can actually help over 702 diseases, and we have the data for it. So there's been a lot of rediscovery and promotion, and redefining the word prana shakti. So the actual word is basically electro, so the basically electricity that actually comes from prana shakti. So that's basically vegetable electricity. To see how the plants can, give quick results and work effectively as well. So there's been a lot of contribution and profound impact of the field of natural medicine by clarifying and expanding on Mattei's work. And we do have a special message as well from India, so from Bombay. And he's been working in the industry for a very long time, and he is very proud of natural medicines himself. You probably will know he's the father of Vicky Kaushal and Vinod Kumar. Obviously they are doing, really well in the industry as well. So he's just given a small message for the program that we're celebrating today.
Namaskar ji. My best wishes to all who are celebrating Mattei's birthday. My special thanks to Dr. Vinod Kumar, who is spreading awareness about this plant-based system of medicine. May God bless him with all the success in his endeavor. My best wishes. Thank you. God bless.
All the basically, the stunts you see in the movies, they're actually like the same big role behind it.
Right?
Yeah. And this is Vinod from Greece. He's an international teacher.
Στην Ελλάδα, τη γη της αρχαίας ελληνικής ιατρικής. Σήμερα γιορτάζουμε τη γέννηση του κόμι Ματέη, ο οποίος δημιούργησε ένα φυτικό σύστημα ιατρικής. Ο Dr. Vinod Kumar τιμά τον Mattei αναδεικνύοντας το αξιοσημείωτο έργο του στην επανεξέταση της σπαγγυρικής τέχνης, η οποία είχε ξεχαστεί από πολλούς επιστήμονες συμπεριλαμβανομένου του Χάνεμαν. Η ανακάλυψη του Mattei δεν έλαβε την αναγνώριση που της άξιζε, αλλά ο Dr. Vinod Kumar εργάστηκε ακούραστα για να ευαισθητοποιήσει το κοινό σχετικά με τη συμβολή του Mattei στη σπαγγυρική ιατρική, η οποία είναι βαθιά ριζωμένη στα ιατρικά κείμενα πολλών χωρών. Η αποστολή του Dr. Vinod Kumar είναι να αναβιώσει αυτή την αρχαία τέχνη εξαγωγής της ισχυρής ενέργειας των φυτών. Εργάζεται μέρα και νύχτα για να εκπαιδεύσει τον κόσμο σχετικά με αυτό το ξεχασμένο σύστημα, συνδέοντάς το με μια από τις αρχαιότερες παραδόσεις φυτικής ιατρικής. Αν θυμηθούμε τους αρχαίους ελληνικούς 4 χυμούς, αίμα, φλέγμα, κίτρινη χολή και μαύρη χολή, παρόμοιους με το αρχαίο Ινδικό σύστημα της Αγιουρβέδα, η φιλοσοφία του Ματέη ενσωματώνει επίσης αυτές τις αρχαίες αντιλήψεις με τις σύγχρονες επιστημονικές ανακαλύψεις. Τόνιζε τους φυσικούς νόμους και τις αρχές όπως ο νόμος των ομοίων, που διαφέρει από την ομοιοπαυτική, και τα ιδιοσυγκρασιακά χαρακτηριστικά του λεμφικού και αιματικού τύπου, τα οποία πλέον προσελκύουν την προσοχή της σύγχρονης επιστήμης. Σε αυτή τη σημαντική ημέρα ας αποτίσουμε φόρο τιμής στη συμβολή του Ματέη στη σπαγγυρική ιατρική. Συνεργαζόμαστε με τον Dr. Vinod Kumar για την προώθηση αυτού του συστήματος στην Ελλάδα και ελπίζουμε ότι στο μέλλον θα αναγνωριστεί ευρέως και θα ωφελήσει τον παγκόσμιο πληθυσμό.
Thank you for nominating.
Yeah. It's a translation greetings from Greece, the land of ancient Greek medicine. Today we celebrate the birth of Count Mattei, who invented the plant-based system of medicine. Dr. Vinod Kumar pays tribute to Mattei by highlighting his remarkable work in rediscovering the Spagyric art, which had been forgotten by many scientists, including Newman. Mattei's discovery did not receive the recognition it deserved. But Dr. Vinod Kumar has worked tirelessly to raise awareness about Mattei's contributions to Spagyric medicine, which is deeply rooted in the medical text of many countries. Dr. Vinod Kumar's mission is to provide this patient art of extracting potent energy from plants. He works day and night to educate the world about this forgotten system, linking it with one of the oldest traditions of plant medicine. If you recall, Greek, ancient, four tumors, blood, phlegm, yellow vial and black vial, similar to the ancient Indian medical system of Ayurveda. Mattei's philosophy also integrates these ancient concepts with modern scientific discoveries. He emphasized natural laws and principles, such as the law of souvenir, not same as homeopathy, and the temperaments of lymph and blood, which are now gaining attention in the modern science. On this day, let us pay tribute to Mattei's contributions to Spagyric medicine. We are collaborating with Dr. Vinod Kumar to correct the system in Greece, and with that, in the future, it will become very widely recognized and beneficial to the world population. Thank you. My colleague, I've been to my pharmacy course, and she's a qualified pharmacist. And she's very much into yoga and natural medicine, so she is very much into holistic healing as well. So I'm very glad to meet as a pharmacist, so she knows a lot about the Western medicines and stuff. But yeah, she's very much into natural science, so she's just going to say a few words for us and give a bit of introduction, if you can please. So yeah, thank you so much for being here as well.
So, met Lisa while doing pharmaceuticals in Coventry
Yeah.
years ago now. And my background is I've been a pharmacist for over 25 years. And I've worked in various fields, hospital, community, and care homes. But for many, many years, it hasn't been my passion, because I know through my own experience and through what I've seen that healing is much more than just taking pills. As students, when you start learning to listen to your body's giving you messages. So you know your body the best. You can go to the doctor or the pharmacist and they can give you some medicine. But when you quiet down and you tune into how you are feeling, your body will be giving you some message of what might be wrong when you eat certain things or you're in certain environments or you use certain products, your body tends to react. So years ago, this led me to becoming a yoga teacher, and I'm also a Reiki master. My mom and dad practice something called Raja Yoga meditation. So I am a meditation facilitator as well. And my passion now is to integrate the knowledge that I have from all these areas, from the pharmacy world and from the other skills, And through the knowledge I have, I like to share with people, and I want you to be empowered to take more responsibility for your health and well-being. Because these days, we're relying externally and giving our power away to the medicine and somebody else to make us better. But actually, we have to take that responsibility ourselves. We have to look at our diet. We have to look at our lifestyle, our sleeping patterns, our environment. So many factors contribute to our wellness. It's not about just having an ache or a pain and then going to the doctor and pharmacy and getting medicine. Because that will fix the symptom, but we're not getting to the root cause of the problem. So I have a passion for natural healing.
Thank you so much, Nita.
Thank you very much.
You're going to say a few words for us now, please. So all is yours.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let how many of you know what you need? Exactly. That's what it means, when you say natural healing, yes. But do you know when you are feeling thirst, your body is asking for water, or you need water? It actually heals and amplifies everything in the body. And when you sleep, why do you feel sleepy? What happens during when you sleep? Your body automatically heals. That's always natural healing that's built into everyone's system. But why not going to doctors or going to therapists to look for external causes to heal it? Because something that our body cannot repair itself, that is where comes Mattei or Paracelsus or ancient Ayurvedic system or even the allopathic medicine. Everything comes into play because they want to help people to live a normal life, a healthy life. So what do I mean by that? So we all know how a food is okay. But what happens if something else goes into the food? It can also be a struggle. You might not be able to eat for the next couple of days. Or you will get some toxins from there. And it's again the same process repeats. So we know when we take everything in balance, our system will accept it and we will be happy when we get the food. The same way, the medicine should also go into our body and then balance everything. I'm a biochemist, so I'm a structural biologist. I've seen it happen where, the trade. So I know how chemicals react and how protein molecules interact and how various things go on there. I can talk on and on go, but that's not what we are here for. So when I met Vinod, he wanted, to see whether any of his medicines can be tested, because I was personally getting to test it. So I gave him a contact of Dr. Spagyric. He's a professor now in the University of Reading. So he did sample tested the lab for blood clotting, which is the blood pressure regulated medicine that he has. And he was astonished by the result that he saw in the lab. The only thing that this science is lacking, because the outer world is not able to feel, it doesn't have any scientific evidence to prove what it can do. Although he has all cases, there is no scientific evidence. So that one study has shown how effective the medicine can be. So that is where I'm still trying to push it to do more scientific, collect more scientific evidence to make sure that it will not involve any other non-invasive trials such as human trials or anything. We can only laboratory based, we can prove many things here. So that article cannot be released to the public yet, but it is one of the medicines and the science findings from my friend Dr. Kumar, because no other actual doctor can give it at such a low dosage they desire. So with that, I will end my talk here. And to Thank you so much, Diana, for this wonderful opportunity for prove this science in the UK community. The experts who done this analysis said to me, there is a potential which can do a very good for our today one of the There is a few future I can see in my young who want to become the national elite. As Nita said very clearly that today's world is a natural. As Nitaji said, what is needing? But one thing wonderful happened actually because of the doctors of the work. This all started what Pradeep said, what Vita said, what my colleagues. Everybody is saying about my name. Is a doctor. I want to convey this wonderful message on this occasion. I haven't chosen. There's nothing my thinking. It's very unique. Is that I probably Dr. Sati also chosen me. And meanwhile, in 2000, I got news from India that he passed away. He was a setback for me. And I have, you won't believe it, I have actually gone back to India. And I stayed 1 year, 2 years there. Nobody expected me there. Nobody wants to listen about this science. Nobody is saying that they are not, even though in the name of electrohomeopathy, in the name of Ayurveda, in the name of natural medicine, homeopathy, they are giving allopathy medicine. One of the students I met, they are homeopathic 4 years, 5 year degree, and in the end, they are taking delivery cases, and she told me that they have attached with allopathic and allopathic medicines are given to the colleges. I have seen the German, I have seen the UK, I have seen the Europe. The plant-based medicine, हमको क्या सिखाया जाता है कि इंग्लिश कम्युनिटी वैक्सीन डोंट बिलीव इट. हमको क्या सिखाया जाता है कि ये इंडिया से साइंस है. We have talking about something about here in India. Man is from Italy. He is born and brought up in Italy. The cross is related to the German. And look at that science come from, and that I have prepared Spagyric. Spagyric is a Greek word. I have met the Greek person you have seen. He told me Greek means, the Spagyric means separate and rejoin. Is the Greek word. Artvidya, which is in Sanskrit Artvidya. I said, hang on. I have been brought up this science in my home. Is that Artvidya? He said, yeah. The one character says 500 years ago, in Guru Nanak times, one science came from the Indians, learned from there, and it is used this Earth Vidya, the gynecology, herbalism, in Spagyric. Is a Greek word. Even today's modern medicine, today's modern pharmacology, Netaji, first pioneer, we are very well rooted historically in our culture. And we made a plan. And one plan came, the Spagyric therapy system. Nobody knows, only the experts know, historical knows. The idea came from that we all talking about one thing. The Mattei called electro, the honeyman called it vital force, the ancient rishis called prana shakti, today's medicines, pharmacies, pharmaceuticals called energy. We are all talking about one thing. We are talking about plants and how we are saying in different words. For example, we are saying do, whatever we say, we are saying one thing, different meanings. So I took a start, raised the awareness. What contribution of myself is that I have gathered all the knowledge from my gurus. All photos are there. You can see. From my father to my guru, and then we made a team. What we have done? Awareness. We are giving to the world that plant-based medicines can cure you, treat you, and permanently restore your health. And today's, whatever science we take, just come back to one thing is that what today's medical professor, I think, is that we have made a plan and took over to the surgery science all over the world. Surgery means creation and destroy. And sometimes we talk about the story with the Hariji, when he talk about Shiva, when he talk about Sufism. The surgery area. I choose on surgery for 2 reasons. One reason is today's medical science, don't believe homeopathy as a water, placebo, but they believe as a herb. They believe as a herbalist. So Spagyric is their new name. Spiritualism and science together. It brings spiritualism and science together. I've chosen that small name from the cross, from the Vinod company. And believe me or not, that is the only one company is working in Germany. With 5,000 years ago, these medicines called Ayurveda. Research it. That is actually how I always storing in. I will sometimes surprise myself how one herbs and in Italian to Germany, UK, Europe, and now the system become all in one. So thank you so much for listening, all of them. I want to clear that is not needed. It has been chosen, and all work, whatever I have done in last 20 years is not alone. There are so many names. Is the old names, there are few new names. So many in my list. If I start doing that, back home in my own native place, my own Punjab, or you can say my India, there are so many thousands of doctors are actually supporting as hope on this. And they're linking these to and natural science, homeopathy got together because they see that one guy come from their group and are working from the support. I wish he live today. He live with me, live in energy, but I can tell them, you given me a simple, small medical system named homeopathy. My father was homeopath, he was homeopath, but it turned into the very scientific natural plant oriented system medicine called Spagyric. Spagyric is the spiritualism. I told many times, you can see mine. And look at the ancient knowledge turned into the Western, and we are working together. Whereas most of the people sitting over here, they have seen that the results. They have seen that in 20 years, the effectiveness of the medicine with science don't understand sometimes. But I always say, science is right as well. They are also doing very well what they can do. Everybody has their own capabilities, and now turning that to again. So my task is my life. If somebody asks me today, I want to take this spiritual science to the every household. You know why? Because this is the creation which our founders want. And this is the necessity of today's time. Everybody wants. Chemicals are there. So many untreated diseases are there. So many happening to the health. कोई कहता है ये खाना खाओ, कोई कहता है ये दवाई खाओ, कोई कहता है ये करो, कोई कहता है वो करो. We confused all. We have to create something all in one. And that's giving you the Spagyric. Is all one. 5,000 years ago has been created, first time manufacturing, and is the principle of dilution, very effective medicine. And is all plant based, no chemical, no additives. And look at how this medicine is given to lymph and blood, your mind is restored, and your whole body. If you are physically fit, then you can mentally fit. If you are mentally fit, you are emotionally fit. If you are emotionally fit, you are socially fit. If you are socially fit, then you are spiritually fit. This is my understanding of last 25 years. What we are doing, we are doing from the backside. We are spiritualism, we don't know. We are doing socially, we don't know. We are emotionally, we don't know. We are mentally, we don't know, and we are physically. That's where we have to go the way around. And that's my life task. And thanks again, once again, to all of them, listening. This is the duty, and it's not being fulfilled without you all. Because if I don't celebrate this type of Guru's birthday or founder's birthday, sometimes you feel incomplete inside. So I have to pay respect to those who given me this enlightenment. When the medical science today, medical persons like Mattei doing one test and saying miracle, you won't believe it. I don't know if it's allowed or not, but in commercial said is another type of aspect. When the closion is made, from which is blood clot born, within a few seconds or minutes. We have some medical background. It's a plant made. And people don't know that aspirin is a plant made. Quinine is a plant made. So many medicines are plant made today. How is compared to what small girls put together? So today is lucky day because one special speech in last 20 years in Italian has been delivered today for me. I think the Mattei sent you. So, and this is, my dears, this is whatever you do in your life, you never thought. And today, what I am today is because of these colleagues who are sitting over there. And I have just told my story that started from unintentionally. And I have always believed that big things start from unintentionally. Because that's from the God's side. So probably from the King's side. So many friends here. So thank you so much. And a few students of ourselves, we want to give them a wonderful qualifications today who have studied very well from us. I think Mattei Castle's cake today. Without that, won't go.
What I must tell you, I was a traveler. I traveled in homeopathy many years. I thought just a destination, but end of the day, I find something lacking. That I can develop medicine, so couldn't find any satisfaction. Then Ayurvedic, before the corona COVID, somebody met me, Dr. Vinod, gentleman. So I used Spagyric medicine about 17 myself. The gentleman who used to make medicine, the English gentleman, so I used that. So after a few years, he was disappeared. So before the COVID, we met together. So then I realized this is my I don't want to travel more. Spagyric medicine, excellent medicine. You never go wrong when you start using it. So every time you find the new way, new life. It's like caution. So this is my experience. So I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. When the person, I think, have experience of homeopathy, have experience of this, and another thing I want to tell, I always say, and it's not for marketing, I always say that he launched one of the freshest schools, Souvenir in this country. Wonderful team, who's the pioneer, was the first person who opened the Ramdev medicine clinic. And they are saying now, Spagyric is that. So I think this is, I got it. So I got it here.
Since I started using Spagyric, so this is my destination.
Thank you so much. I think what we have done in last 10 years, in last 2 years we actually fastened our journey. And we especially thanks to his team,
Give this medicine to the patient, especially.
Yeah.
You always tell me, we need Ayurvedic. So I had a strong belief in Spagyric because I was on a bed before. Actually, very successful on a bed.
Yeah.
I never used like the people now today use use classical model.
It's one of the best colleges run by the experts in Delhi. He actually graduated 4 years from here. He actually on the toughest expert homeopath, Robert, was one of the best in that time. So he learned from there, and then he said, you are the best. So I sometimes see that I am in a dream. So persons like him were great about me, and that's why I always say, it's not me, it's Dr. Satyam also.
And the other thing is, I was a sick guy, sick teenager, sick. So when I went, I was looking for the natural sources which can make my health better. So I joined homeopathy, that's why. So I cured myself first with homeopathy. So homeopathy is very good. Much better. But I was looking for the medicine which work like homeopathy. Straight on the. So that's why it medicine. That's all. That's what I like. Now we are on the right path. Thank you.
Because people put the press when it's Swami Ram Dev launch. So we are all like in situation because you know. Because Swami is the only one. So when we say things because the people don't believe it all.
Some people don't know Swamiji. So Swamiji is in India the yoga master.
So then no one even know that what is Ayurveda. Ayurveda was completely lost. So then Swami again to them, take it back to the market and then to complete. So we can see the same things going on. Because I know that nowadays Patanjali product is everywhere, everybody's home, and it's so popular. So now I can see that it is after a few years, slowly to see that हर के बारे में
Thank you so much. Thank you.
second option, second time, जैसे भी स्वामी जी का हर जगह नाम बोला जाए तो और कभी
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
you very well.
Thank you very much.
We work together, we can work together.
Thank you.
Okay.
My question was, your father was in the classical.
Yeah, he's a homeopath.
That's right. And then these guys, they were background to say.
Homeopathy, yeah.
And now you're saying your business is better. Now, why do you think it's better? Is it the data sets, or is it your instinct, or have you got also some explanation of the mechanism why it's better? After hear him being at that time when he was practicing that, he would have said that's great. This is really good system.
Yeah.
So what made him then say this is actually
More better than the very simple answer is this, that this science actually is the combinations of synergy. Energy work in a one way, and synergy works in a two way. So basically, the Spagyric is the mixture of three sciences. One is a very old philosophy of Spagyric, which is manufacturing of medicines. Homeopathy, which is the second largest system of medicine. And third is the medical, today's pharmacology. And three sciences together, it's become a Spagyric. So individually, the Ayurvedism lost, as Ram very well said, the Ayurveda is lost someday. And the very, very simple is like a holy book like Suvenir. For example, if you look at the Spiritism, is a very old tradition. All of a sudden, it's become a new and so same size. Spagyric is a very old philosophy, but made by some Western founders on the Asian roots. So it's a mixture of all sciences. So individually, homeopathic is individual working, Ayurveda is individual working, herbalism is individual working, medical system is individual working. But if you look at the Spagyric, it's working all together. So advanced. And it's actually started from the Asian roots and finished in the modern medicine.
And then you learn to start your patients.
Yeah.
The second very good question you have asked me, when they have each me and try something as Spagyric, they have actually tried everything. They have tried allopathy, they have tried the herbalism, they have tried, as you can see that the question you are talking about is coming from the old sciences. And when they take Spagyric, it works very well on them. It means, I'm not against of course, but it's much more advanced than
I would like to ask to answer and compose a big formulation. Yes, when it comes to like salt formulation. So, do we weigh homeopathy or surgeon system? It's very both say because they both are medical engineers. But why surgeon is working better than homeopathy system? Why homeopathy? Maybe because the formulation is that they are doing. That is much more matter. You see that what the formulation in homeopathy. Can you make homeopathy to match surgery? Yeah. But how do you match it? How do you know what the formulation is? That's the homeopathy. So that is why surgery is just around. And homeopathy is, even homeopathy are appreciated because we still do not understand how the formulation is made, what we combine with the things. And you know, he said himself, he has made so many combinations and formulations. He has created so many inventions. So, which means he has understood how the combinations work. But which is not, although homeopaths have documented all this, we need still, explanation. So there is no system that is inferior or superior. The system works better. It's more like how, your own home cooking is much better than the other cooking. Because the formulation is different. Will we get it? Yes, if we share the knowledge. So that is where I agree.
I think that's called the medical scientist explanation. Thank you so much.
Very sincere to it. Now we'll move on to the student certificate.
First of all, it's great to be around this special occasion, especially the first of Mattei. I used to point to them. Latin.
Oh, that's today we found.
So we will be pronouncing it differently. But Vinod I met a few years ago, and he always asked me to say something. I was quite like sitting at the back. That's where I enjoy sitting. He gives me a better perspective. And as far as when I first met him, it was interesting because coming from India, my interest was in Ayurvedic because you understand Ayurveda. Patanjali now, and obviously there was something new. What was fascinating was the fact that this was something created by the individual with no scientific background. You have to understand. The count did not have any scientific background. And what we have to understand is that how did he come across a system that has created something so unique that it became accepted by a lot of royal families in Europe. Not just ordinary people, but he was actually renowned for keeping a lot of royal family. So therefore, I became interested purely on the basis of what has he created and what was his background. The capsule was something we looked at almost 20 years ago. He was in semi-Germany for position, I remember that. He had done a fantastic job. Purely because of some realized potential tourism, we haven't done to promote count like his theories, his meditation, and therapies. I think that needs same level of publicity. This is where I think I'll be working with you on, hopefully by the end of this year. Not on record, but not quote me. I'm hoping that there will be a biography page specifically in Kamala. And I would look forward to having somebody translating from me into English. Mine would be in English. You know, I'll be writing to English, I'll be working. But I say that deliberately because this thing needs a foundation. It needs somebody that has been tested. And at the moment, it is not received a level of registration like other famous individuals on the board and see coming across. What is also fascinating is that I won't call it medication in some sense, it's therapy, but it's becoming more and more effective, efficiency. My brother Gil asked the question, you know, how is it that you think it is more effective in sense, or what makes you think that? One of the things is quite unique is that these are all liquid. There's no, in our Ayurveda, that mixes everything. Dr. Saab will be mixing around with the castle and water, and making his churnas and making his navaya and everything else. But this one has been created in such a way that they're all in liquid form. Most of us know, we should know, take a liquid, gets into the system, much more effectively and quickly. Whereas everything else was, that we lose it so many uses. That's just part of it. But as a laboratory scientist, I've done in analytical chemistry, I work with structural consumables, thermal works in Birmingham. What is interesting is that what we need to be doing is promoting it at a platform where it takes over a lot of allopathic medication. Medication we all get from the doctor. And what we need to remember, 50%, I'm not academically verified to say that, but I'm going to say it anyway, 50% more cause additional illnesses or drawbacks. And I'm not saying they're all wrong, but what we're doing is creating something different. Okay? By having what is natural, and which is plant-based, you heard that for so long, it is plant-based. That's one of the positive parts of life. They can't do anything wrong. No? You may have 2 extremities, but the third one may give you a stomach upset. They won't do you any harm. Except you suffering your weight like I do. Yeah. But that's human nature, we do that anyway. But I'm looking forward, thank you so much, to certainly having this but also more importantly, Spagyric medication, Mattei therapy, and remedies that has been created over the years and now perfected. Nearly, I'm pretty confident when I say perfected, because I've known by Vinod for a few years, and been through several changes, and it's all made in Germany, because there's a lot of people making rumors about the fact that it's made in India, is it in somewhere in the garden, or it's Harishba has got his laboratory set up, where I can prepare it. If I have all the people and everything I need, I can prepare it. But that's not the point. The point is, this is made from an authentic source that have been created medication for over 3 to 4 years. This is building on to the strength that we have. So, looking forward to this year. I think this is going to be a good year. Thank you.
Definitely. Next, I would like to move on to the next part of the program, and that is the presentation of the certificates. So, it is for the students that have passed in this system. So, moving on, we were meant to have 4 students today, but out of the 4, 2 couldn't make it, so we have 2 students. So I'm really pleased we do have 2 students that will be receiving their certificates today. So I would like to name the first one, which is Amrinder. If she can come and please receive her certificate.
Thank you for coming. मैं बस हूँ ज़्यादा टाइम थोड़ा लेना चाहती हूँ ना क्योंकि ऑलरेडी कुछ लेट हो गया है ते जितना कि तुझे जानते हैं I know we are celebrating this our 216th birthday. It is my pleasure to share that I have gained my qualification in this medical system, especially under the guidance of Dr. Vinod Kumar. Before Dr. Vinod Kumar, no one has mentioned medicine to rediscover Spagyric art, an ancient way of making medicine. Previously, everyone believed that Mattei invented a system based solely on his experience named electrohomeopathy and considered it just a part of homeopathy with no specific link to electrohomeopathy. Dr. Vinod Kumar was the first person to highlight Count Mattei's real work and make the world aware of his contribution.
This is the real key and important point that everyone missed out counts Mattei. I thank Dr. Vinod Kumar for paying attention to this crucial aspect. ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਥੋੜੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਜਰਨੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸਾਂਗੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਇਹ ਕੋਰਸ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ. As a student of Spagyric medicine, my journey has been both enlightening and transformative. Throughout my studies, I got into a rich history and philosophy behind Spagyric therapy, which combines the principles of alchemy, herbalism, and homeopathy. This holistic approach to healing emphasizes the importance of balancing the body, mind, and soul. One of the most fascinating aspects of my education was learning the ritual process of Spagyric preparation. This involves the separation, purification, and recombination of plant materials to create potent remedies. The hands-on experience in the laboratory allowed me to appreciate the meticulous nature of this art and science. ਹੁਣ ਮੇਰਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵੀ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਥੋੜਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲਦੀ ਹਾਂ. ਆਈ ਨੋ ਅਦਰ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹੋ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਤੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਵਿਨੋਦ ਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇੰਸਪਾਇਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਕੋਰਸ ਕਰ ਸਕੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਵਿਦਆਊਟ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਤੋਂ ਬਗੈਰ ਮੈਂ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਇੱਕ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਹਿ ਦੋ ਵੇ ਆਫ ਟੀਚਿੰਗ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਗੁੱਡ ਹੈਗਾ. ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਲਾਈਕ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਕਦੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਵੀ ਬੋਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਦਈਏ ਕੋਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਕਰ ਦਈਏ. ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਐਕਸਾਈਟਿਡ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਜਦ ਵੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਲੈਸਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਵੀ ਹਾਂ ਆਓਗੇ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ. Additionally, I gained a deep understanding the role of temperament and constitutions in Spagyric therapy. This knowledge has been invaluable in tailoring treatments to individual needs, ensuring a more personalized and effective approach to healing. Clinical hours and case studies were integral parts of my training, providing me the practical experience and the opportunity to apply my theoretical knowledge. Working with patients and observing the positive outcomes of Spagyric treatment reinforced my belief in the efficiency of this system. Overall, my education in Spagyric medicine has equipped me with a unique set of skills and profound appreciation for natural healing. I am excited to continue my journey in this field and contribute to well-being of others through Spagyric therapy. ਅਸੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਇਹ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਾਣੇ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਇਸ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਈਏ ਔਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੂਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਸਪੋਰਟ ਕਰੀਏ. ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ.
And the next name is Antonina, if she can come and receive her certificate.
Thank you. Yeah. So I'd just like to once again thank everyone. I know it took a bit of a while, but yeah, everything's done. So Sarah, Baba, thank you so much for listening and Victoria and the part of this. And hopefully, yes, we can just continue the legacy and continue doing Spagyric science. So thanks very much once again.